Hello, selamat siang. And that is my way of thanking those from one of the newest countries to show up in my YouTube metrics, and that is Indonesia. So thank you for your viewership if you're watching from Indonesia. And this is ZigZagZog coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we're back to continue our playthrough of XCom 2, War of the Chosen, featuring Long War of the Chosen. And ahead of us we got Operation in New Brazil, Operation Fireclaw. We're going to see if we can't neutralize an enemy target. It's extremely light as far as the mission goes, which is nice because the squad we have along is, at least when you get down looking at the bottom of the roster, very low level, very low grade. So it's a slightly larger group than we're used to seeing, but the bottom four, as a matter of fact, are very, as you can see, squatty low level. So hopefully the core at the top that has the experience will be enough to carry us through on this one. Let's meet them real quick. Harriet Minty Tubman is along as our ranger. William, #1 Riker, is our specialist. His bondmate, Jean-Luc, Captain Picard, is along for shinobi duties. In fact, he gets a promotion, so let's get in there and take the promotion. And for Staff Sergeant, it's very hard for me very hard for me to pass up the Blade Storm option, and that's what we're going to go to right here for Captain Picard. Masha Sharapova is our Grenadier, so it's nice to have a little boom along, even though low level cover destruction, etc. is a little limited. Celine, Queen of Pop. Dion is our Assault. She does have a promotion though, the only other promotion we have, and so one of our squaddies is now up to Lance Corporal. And I think what we'll do is give Celine lightning reflexes at this point. And finally we get another little shinobi in training, James Douglas. As a matter of fact, I was going to change his name, and if you hang on, I'm going to pause real quick and change the name, but I forgot to do it before starting to record. So hang on, I'm going to pause, and then we'll come right back with the new forever name for James Douglas. Alright, we're back. As you can see, we kept the same last name, but we made him Kirk Spartacus Douglas, and he will be our shinobi going out on this mission. Since he was from the US, I figured I'd give him some... I just picked out Kirk Douglas. Anyway, last but not least, we have Hunter, Mr. Intense Pence, as our sharpshooter to protect us from distance if possible. So that is the team that we got to get out here to northern Brazil. We do, fortunately, if we're successful, counter a dark event, which would allow Advent to have a chance to enter Overwatch after being revealed. And that, anytime we can counter a dark event, that's a good thing. So let's get out there, find out where it takes place.
The spokesman has confirmed the location of a VIP valuable to the alien cause moving in this area, and he's asked that we use this opportunity to neutralize the operative. Secure the surrounding area and remove all enemy security forces guarding the target. Bring him in alive if possible, dead if necessary.
We will do everything possible on our way to Medellin, I believe Colombia, and we'll see if we can't capture this guy. Although I know, I think we had one mission where we killed a guy, but for the most part we've been able to capture. Let's see if we can't keep that trend going.
Menace 1-5, target location confirmed. Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Okay, our escape route is pretty much a straight path, no backtracking.
We're operating in the shadows.
Yep, let's see. Get a sense of the lay of the land. Well, we don't get a great sense up close. Too bad we can't just escape from the roof there. Nice helipad. Excuse me. I guess we'll do as I am wont to do quite often. We will see if we can't get on the roof. And it's way over here to get on the roof. Oh, we can get on the roof this way. Let's bring you up, Jean-Luc. You are the shinobi. Take a peek around the corner here and then get up high. Start raising the elevation.
Very well.
Nothing in sight yet. Let's get you all the way up high and get a better view.
problem affects us all.
Ah, a drone, which is only bad if he decides to go straight up high and flank us and expose us. But other than that, we're fine, we're fine. William, number 1 Riker. We'll just start running everybody up here that I can without blocking the ladder system. Hunter Pence, it would be nice to get a sniper up in this direction, although that spot doesn't provide any cover, so we'll park you right there. See if we can't get others up here differently. Yeah, there we go. Queen of Pop, Celine Dion. Do you have a spot we can get you?
Compris, j'y vais.
And then Kirk Douglas, you are the alternate shinobi. Let's get you run up here.
Moving now.
And finally, Maria Sharapova. We'll just get you to the top.
Bigom!
Okay, he's not moving in any threatening manner as far as we're concerned. I'm fine with that. Picard. We've got this nice little tower in the center of us. It would be nice to be able to kind of move through there. Let's see, we got a building over there. We have a building over here. Obviously the straight path is right up the middle, but that's also the path of getting two-side flanked. So I think what we'll see about crossing over here this way as long as the drone cooperates. So Picard, let's get you down below right here to get eyes on that drone and see if you pick up any more enemies. And boy, did we pick up eyes on a drone, and good thing you were a shinobi moving through there. Or this could have been quick and early activation time. But we aren't seeing sight on anybody else. Let's see, Riker, where the heck are you? That's you right here, I believe. William Riker, can you get up? Oh, we're blocking your way first. Let's take Kirk Douglas out of the picture.
No problem, Commander.
And then let's see if we can get Riker up and take a peek at that tower. See if it offers anything interesting to us. A small supply cache. That sounds nice to me. A large intel cache. I think right now intel is less important to me, even though it's large, than any kind of supplies I can get. So let's check out the supply hack. 94%. Boom, let's do it. Yo. Could have gotten anything I wanted on that one. So now we can wander if we have to around that tower area, if we need to maneuver around this drone without fear of activation. I think what we'll do is we'll take you, Hunter Pence, get you a nice post for a sniper up top.
Moving to position.
And do I want to get anybody else up top too? We might as well with you, Harriet Tubman. And perhaps what I'll do is Maria Sharapova, we keep you down a little lower. We'll try parking you right here.
Я уже там.
You do have a grenade launcher after all, so you don't have to be exactly as close as possible. And finally, Celine Dion, why don't we get you down here just in case we need your run and gun and you're near the front.
Affirmatif.
And we will overwatch.
I'm watching for him.
We will steady and do some more overwatching.
Understood.
See if that drone reverses course or continues on down the roadway. Ah, we got others advancing on us though. Two regular old Advent troopers and an advanced purifier. So the drone's cooperating by moving off into the distance. I'm thinking, since we're close to our target building, perhaps as long as the coast appears clear, let's do a blue move with you, Picard.
Good.
Let's see if we pick up
The
any other
Advent
pod.
captain nearby would make an ideal target for the Skulljack.
There's a reason we might not. Now they're over closer to the building that we're going towards. I'm thinking we might want to, if we can, activate this pod over here and see if we can prevent ourselves from activating everybody else at the same time. So we could move you up here, Maria. Perhaps you can open the festivities with grenade launcher. This is about the closest cover as you can get.
Я бегу.
Let's make sure we're able to launch the activation, and we are. Probably losing loot on the Advent Trooper though. So we'll explore if this is how we want to activate. But it is a possibility. As far as running gunning, we're going to have possibilities here too. Now if they scatter, they probably won't scatter forward yet, will they? So maybe, just maybe, we hold off here too. And it may end up being that we decide to activate next time. Let's see who else we can kind of get in position. Yeah, you're not going to have much of a spot to get to either. We may hold off. We may hold off to activate next time.
Rolling.
Not worried about the shinobi, but I am worried you only have sight on them. So we do seem to be, here we're not, but here we are. I'm not worried about the shinobi as long as he doesn't get revealed about dragging this other pod into it. But that's my concern. That's what I don't want to have happen. We'll see if we can prevent it. Harriet, Tubman, can we get you? We'll get you into a nice firing spot down here. 100 Pence, we're going to keep you on the roof. And William Riker, I'm thinking we get you down into the action also. And we probably are set up now for a next turn activation on that pod, unless these guys come wandering towards us. Hunter drone, heavy lancer, and I think it was an officer of some kind, maybe an advanced officer. It looked like he had a pretty healthy bar when I got a glimpse of him. So ideally I do not want to activate them. So we're going to overwatch.
Готовность номер один.
Affirmatif. Je couvre la
And
zone.
100 Pence, line of sight. Well, let's just get you to the corner.
Understood, moving
And
out.
steady there. And set ourselves up for next time. Okay, they're walking away. That's even better. Thank you for cooperating, guys. Thank you. And they're walking in even closer. So all our actions will help and be available. Oh, don't go any farther. Ah, not what I wanted. They walked farther than I expected, and I didn't want that because he could have exploded on us. That would have been horrific. Let's see which way they scatter. Yo, did he explode too close? Picard okay? No, we took damage on the explosion, dang it. Minor damage, but it's still damage. Well, Picard, sorry about that. I really didn't think they'd wander that far. The pods, sometimes these pods, they wander far. Sometimes it's like they take a couple steps and that's it. I don't have this quite figured out yet, do we? Let's see, where? Okay, we got Overwatch, killed one of the troopers, and so we're just dealing with the trooper now. That is it. And the drone, but that's not that big a deal. So why don't we let you, Celine, Dion, have a little fun over here. We'll just park you in this corner to take the shot, and that should be enough against this trooper. I will be surprised if you don't take him out with this shot. Good.
Cible neutralisée.
Well, we lost. No, the Purifier didn't have the item to pick up, and no longer is Picard stealthed. So we're going to have to keep him hidden now. And all that for a measly hair trigger.
Fragments.
But fortunately, we still have, there he is, Kirk Douglas, the new guy. We'll see if we can't get him into the action scouting forward for us. In fact, I think what we'll do is get some vision up on the roof. Let's hope there's no surprises up there, but I have a feeling with 7 to 9, very extremely light mission, there's not a great chance of activating anybody up here.
Interesting.
No drone. It really only would have been a drone, if anything. Hunter Pence, we can definitely do a number on the surveillance drone. Let's give you some experience with that, hopefully. Nice hit.
Armor still holding!
But I'm not used to having these low-grade weapons. There's more incentive to get some more upgrades going through the system here, so we got better weapons available. Fortunately, we do have the ability to get a lot closer and with one shot take out the remainder of that drone.
Woo! You see that?
Yeah, I saw that. Love the enthusiasm. Okay, so there are more. We had the officers scatter off to this side, so I think we take this roof and try to gain access to the building back on this side. That seems to be less contact that way, and so that's the way we will attempt. Picard, we're going to keep you away in case they wander back. Since you're not hidden anymore, we're going to keep you towards the back side. Fortunately, we did take an injury. We will have some infirmary time for you, and that's not a good thing. Never a good thing.
I'll get right on it.
But let's start getting up to the roof where it makes sense. In fact, we'll just bring you to the corner spot here, Maria.
Я мигом.
Now they're wandering back. They heard some noise, but it's a slow wander, so perhaps the noise we made... but they saw us.
Watch the flanks!
Let's see, Hunter Drone, that is you, Riker. Do you have the ability right from there to do a number on the Hunter Drone? Combat Protocol, I think, is going to be looking at the hits and the armor on the Hunter Drone. I don't know that that's going to be sufficient. Let's find out. Not at the Advent Officer. Oh, it says it could be if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now why? Oh, combat protocol increased against robotic enemies. Let's just give it a shot and see if we can take them out. Seems like it's not a sure thing, but let's give it a shot. Oh, it's a sure thing, all right. When you have number one out there doing it for you, it's a sure thing. Now we got a heavy lancer, which bothers me. Grenade-wise, we can get both of them weakened in the process. So perhaps that is what we do to try and weaken down our enemies a little bit. 2 for the price of 1. Although they're both in cover, the heavy lancer can definitely take more damage because this shot... I don't know that we're going to get much damage at the Advent Officer because of his cover. But we're going ahead with this anyway. Let's go, Maria. Show them what you're all about. Overhand lob in there. Oh, we did do good damage against the Advent Officer. I am not displeased with that one. Not at all. Jean-Luc Picard, I don't think... Do you have the ability to even reach? Yes, you do. Guess what is in the back of my mind? If we can take care of that heavy lancer, I am very, very interested in doing a number on that Advent Officer over here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We could probably, I think it might be not worse, but worth the exposure to take out that heavy lancer. That's what I am thinking. And do you have enough oomph in you, Kirk Douglas? That's the big question. Do you have enough oomph in you to be able to do that? I'm gonna risk exposing you right now, and we're gonna give that a try. Oh, no, you'd have to get a max hit. So guess what? We're not gonna give that a try yet. We're gonna do that if you have the ability to finish him off because we get a hit from somebody else. Who do we have to move up? Celine, Dion, you have not run your Overwatch. So therefore, we can pop the run and gun right here. That might be enough to take care of the
Je vais
situation.
porter le coup de grâce. Reçu 5 sur 5.
Let's give it a shot right here. One less heavy lancer would be nice. That means we can focus on the
Ennemi
officer.
neutralisé. Envoyez des munitions.
And let's see who else
C'est
we have
bon,
left.
on tient
Because
l'objet.
if we manage to do a successful, if we do a successful Skulljack, we're going to have a new little surprise that comes along with it. So let's see who we have left. We have Hunter Pence as a possibility for a shot. We still have Harriet Tubman available for a shot. And Jean-Luc, Picard, and Spartacus. So we aren't without some remaining options, not the full team, but I think now is the time for us to use the Skulljack. Right there. It's only 70%, but we gotta give it a go. And we got backup to work on the officer if it does not work.
I consider the matter closed.
Oh, we got him.
We have complete access to the Advent Psionic Network. I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
Okay, I am most excited. You have to understand, I am most excited about finally getting a Skulljack attempt so we can shut Bradford the heck up at the beginning of our missions. I am tired of him reminding me every single dang mission to not forget to use the Skulljack. Let's see if we can get lucky with a small cache of intel. Pretty tough chance, but we'll try it. Oh, I almost hate getting that close. I'd rather have a crappy hack over here than a suspenseful one. Oh well, because it's still a fail. Now for the excitement. There is where
Commander,
the codex
that
appears.
appears to be the codex responsible for safeguarding the alien
Come on,
data
run
store.
closer, run
We'll
closer.
have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data.
Understood.
And you're just
Weapons
far enough
hot. We've got
away.
our target.
Do we have shots on this codex? Not really. And who knows where... Oh, what a horrible shot. What a horrible chance. Who else do we have options on? We have Harriet Tubman. You can get there to get a shot. It's not going to be a good one, though.
Finally.
That codex is just in better better position that I would prefer at all. And obviously I can bring Kirk Douglas right there, but it's not going to nearly be enough to do the damage we need, and then he's just sitting there exposed like you don't know. So I don't think now is the time to do any close range assault. We're just going to have to play the defensive game. Eh? Or do I take the random, but they're all such low percentage. So I think we're gonna take some hurt from this codex, unfortunately. That's just hard to know exactly, because even if I just holo target with Hunter Pence, that's still not gonna give 27. 37 is still a sucky chance. But I think that's what we're gonna have to do, because otherwise I don't want to take the hit from the codex. So let's do the holo targeting here. These low-level troops. We'll hope for some kind of miracle hit from you, Harriet Tubman. Make the codex feel minty. Let's do it. Or we can do a little better with walk fire, but yeah, look at the damage. It's not. We don't need that kind of damage. We'll risk a lesser percent for more damage, because that 2 damage doesn't matter anyway. Let's light them up.
Adjusting sights.
Nah. So Spartacus, Kirk Douglas, I think we got to keep you hidden for the moment. There's no way to exposing you just isn't going to do anything for me.
Well, maybe
We
now
don't need
would be a
another
good time to
drone in
start.
this situation. going to take enough hurt from the Codex. Teleporting over. Now what?
The Codex appears to be in a state
Oh,
of
psionic bomb.
existing simultaneously across multiple
Now
dimensions.
that, the weapons are disabled, but if I recall, we don't want to stay within the bomb area. We definitely, even though we're disabled, we want to get out of the zone here. And what kind of range do we have to get out of the zone? Now if we move here, we can do some damage with combat protocol on that Codex. That's one definite hit, and it gets you out of the psionic bomb zone, I believe. Yes, that's not in the zone. So maybe we bring you down here, Riker. You would be able to take care of the drone potentially, but we'll just position you, since you do have sight on both,
Yes, sir.
there to get you out of the psionic bomb. Step number one. We definitely want to get you, Maria Sharapova, out of the zone also. And we can do that right here, and maybe drop a bomb on the Codex to maybe, well, you don't really have a lot of cover destruction yet. You're too low level. But we're going to pop you over here, see if we can't start working on the Codex. Right there.
На, жри!
Nice damage. Now we got the split.
I have never seen anything like this. The Codex is projecting multiple copies of itself into our dimension.
Oh no! Bradford, what happened? Oh wow! I panicked there. I thought we had a crash. So we had a little glitch, but not a crash. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Oh Lord. We'll see if it works out that I can just edit that little bleep out. I will, and we'll continue here. Let's see if we've got the Queen of Pop. Queen of Pop can definitely get up pretty dang close, and it should be a flank on that part of the Codex.
Je suis parti.
And we'll take it at 77. Come on, Celine. Oh, you're not. That's not the kind of shot we need from the Queen of
J'aime pas ça
Pop.
du tout.
No, no, no. I think now, though, is the time to expose Kirk Douglas to take care of this one with a little flesh. Kirk, this is where you earn your name. This is where you earn your name, right here. Spartacus. I am Spartacus. Okay. And Jean-Luc Picard, we are going to... Oh, we got that drone still, but that's what I got Riker over here for, so I had that in my back pocket so I could focus on the Codex. Jean-Luc Picard, we are going to see if we can't finish off the Codex. Let's just pivot a little just to make sure I place it the right way. No, we're not going against you. We're going against the Codex. That's who I want to finish off at this time. We'll do it from right there. Missed!
It was a mistake.
That was one damn big mistake. Picard, come on, man. Holy crap. That means Harriet Tubman. Let's get you up closer. Where exactly? Okay, he's right there. No, I don't see. There, I see the surveillance drone from here.
Tired of waiting around.
Unfortunately, it only gives you one shot against the drone. That's not the way I wanted to leave it. That's
Put
why.
off the armor.
So what we have is this tricky situation. And you, unfortunately, Hunter Pence, do not have vision on any of them. What was the point of your position up here? Tell me, tell me. That means Picard has two options. A Codex option. And I think what I have to do is leave myself open to the drone. Unfortunately, that's going to hurt me the least as far as I understand. Let's take the combat protocol and face it against the Codex. and finish that one off. That's the threat that needs to happen and go away.
Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the Codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans.
And Hunter Pence, I am going to, unfortunately, I don't think you have long watch, so I don't even know if that target can move forward for you to be able to do Overwatch, but we're going to try by protecting, because in case he moves in close to Maria Sharapova, maybe you'll have a chance to use your Overwatch. We'll see. Nice shot right from there. So it's protected though, so it wasn't a costly hit. We got lucky on this one. I will try to flesh out this. Picard, can you see if you can finish this off, please? Redeem yourself for that horrid miss. And now we need to get out there and we need to rescue our prisoner. Reinforcements are imminent, and the evac point is in the back, so I think we need to hustle before we have a chance of... We'll keep a lot of our protection up high against to protect against the reinforcements while we have one go low. Let's see, Marie, I think we can afford to stay in the open at the moment. In fact, what I'm going to do is as we're moving forward, since it's still yellow, reinforcement is still yellow, and you're dazed and you can't move that far anyway, but we're going to get people reloaded just to prepare as best we can for the reinforcements that'll be coming. Kirk Douglas, I think you're the one down below that we're going to end up sending in to rescue or knock out our target over here. Should be inside. What are you doing? Getting a tan? Is that what this guy's doing over here?
En route to target location.
Oh, he's outside the building. Where the heck is he? Or she? I guess I shouldn't... I don't get a good sense on where this person even is. Are they up on the steps? Oh, they're on the second story. Now we'll get you up here.
Move it.
There we go. Hunter Pence, it's time for you to do your amazing run. Fortunately, we do have somebody that can pick up the loot before it disappears.
Rolling out.
And we'll do that right here. We'll also reload as we pick it up. Autoloader, really low level materials we're picking up on this one.
Let's do this.
Reinforcement level still yellow, so we have time, ladies and gentlemen. We have time. We do have a roof access over here, so let's start getting everybody running over, getting ready for potential reinforcements that will be coming up.
Let's get to it.
Maria Sharapova, you can run a little better this time.
Je suis sur le coup.
And let's get you over here, Kirk Douglas. Let's see, is that roof access from here? I can't tell. Yeah, so we can gain it from this room. So that is absolutely wonderful. Let's get you right here to do the knockout blow. We know you can do it. We've seen your movies, Kirk Douglas. We know you can knock him out. Subdue.
Status confirmed. Target package in custody.
The VIP kind of screamed like a girl. Make me laugh, make me laugh. Let's get you up here, Harriet Tubman.
Solid copy.
And Hunter Pence, let's do you last, just so you don't block the way, or you are the last one. There's nobody else I can tab to. So let's get you up top.
Location confirmed.
Mr. Intense. Now we're going to watch that reinforcement marker, and it's still yellow, so we can get ourselves positioned to overlook the exit zone. Not a problem here. Oh, we got ourselves a miscellaneous drone left. Look at that. Surprise, surprise, surprise. We'll just take a shot with you, Picard. I take that back. Why don't we see if we've got some lower level troopers here that we can do some magic with? We'll try with you, Celine Dion, getting you as close as we can down below here.
Je vais me mettre en position.
Start administering the first little bit of hurt. Actually, why don't we open with you, Picard? See if you can get the hit, because I don't think you can do a kill with your little pea shooter. Oh, not at all. But by weakening it down, if you do... Well, you did get a graze. You did weaken it. Still don't know if that's going to be enough for a kill here. Not if we get the minimum roll, but Celine Dion as Queen of Pop, you don't roll minimums, do you? You just graze, in fact. You get worse than minimums, eh? Yep, graze. Let's pick up the body. Get ourselves up top.
All right.
You do it, Kirk. We don't need to watch you. We know you're strong. Let's get over here and start positioning ourselves to get ready for an exit move. Do we have anyone else lower ranked that can reach up front with a view? It doesn't look like it.
Affirmative.
Maria Sharapova, you could probably finish the guy off, right? You're low level. You need a promotion. And you have one grenade left. And I think we can pop a grenade down there in such a way that we don't have to risk Celine Dion's life. Oh yeah. Let's just do this. Finish her off. Of course, we lost the loot, but I wanted the experience. Since we've been getting crap loot anyway, I wanted the experience to go to my rookies. Let's reload. And if everybody can reach, we'll be exiting. But if not, we will be setting up for reinforcements. And we will be exiting. You're the farthest back. Do you even have range? Not quite. Well, guess what, folks?
Yes,
let's get down there as far as we can. We'll get out next turn before the reinforcements. So whoever can reach the zone will reach the zone.
Come on, come on.
And then we'll evacuate who remains after that.
Roger that.
So we did take an injury, albeit a minor injury, but we still took an injury. So not the ideal result, but not a horrific one by any means.
Firebrand, VIP is secure.
Okay, and then we got Maria Sharapova left, and as the reinforcements come, she is going to get out of here.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
One minor, one tick wound on Jean-Luc Picard. Hopefully he's not going to be out too long. There's a nice little group picture for us. Let's go ahead and use that shot, although we're a little hidden in the background, but what the heck, this time I'll let you be shy. Join the resistance today, the heroes of New Brazil. And guess what, folks? No warlock. That's kind of nice for a change.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Let's hope we got some good promotions on this one. I want to see some names. Who did most under fire, but who did most damage with Picard? Celine Dion, average damage? No. Celine Dion made most attacks. Yeah, you kind of were missing a few. Oh, Celine. Oh, come on. Pick it up, Celine, eh?
Glad to see our troops finding success in the field.
Okay, we got some
It's
lower
good
level
for the entire
promotions, which
crew's
is
morale.
amazingly good. Only 6 days for Picard. Not ideal, but we'll take it. And Celine Dion, maybe if you had hit a little, you would have got your promotion too. We'll find out. But anyway, Kirk Douglas, awesome job. Maria Sharapova, awesome job. Anyone in the background? All right, Hunter Pence, Mr. Intense also got his promotion too. Way to go. 3 promotions on the mission. I'm happy.
Commander, please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
So we got our Codex brain. We got the enemy VIP recovered. The girly screaming Sergei Veselov. Okay, alien encryption. Research unlocked. We'll see what other choices we'll have coming up.
Objective added.
The aliens are relaying a form of encryption beyond anything we've ever encountered, much less theorized. We'll have to find a means of breaking the code, but I expect it will take some time.
Now we have a soldier bond upgrade available, it says, but I don't know. Being injured, I don't know. That's improved bonds. Yeah, we don't have them available because he's injured. So in 6 days we might be able to improve their soldier bond. That's something to keep an eye on. We're up to 53 supplies. Not a lot that I can do with that, I don't think, but we'll take a peek in engineering anyway. Because as we can see, Proving Grounds, we still got blue screen rounds coming up. Is there any other priorities in here? Wow, there's so many things. This is like too many things to look at. I can't even make up my mind right now. M grenades might not be bad to have in the back pocket. We're dealing with an increase in some of our mech enemies that we're seeing. Just so we have more options against them instead of just our specialists that we've been counting on. Let's just do an M grenade.
Interesting choice. I'll
project.
send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
And then let's get in here to actual
Just give the word and I'll get
engineering
started,
for
Commander.
items and see if we can get anything worthwhile at this point. Is it good or worthwhile to get a second Skulljack? Ultrasonic lure for when we we really haven't been overburdened with the Lost, and we'll definitely build one of those if we get one of those dark events where we always got to deal with the Lost every mission. But for now, we'll hold off on that. Tracer rounds to help my aim. Neuro whip. Now let's take a look at our weapons, because we definitely need some upgrades there. One of which I would like to be able to get. Let's see, holo targeter, gauntlet. No, we can't afford another Gremlin Mark II because we don't have enough drone wrecks. We can, where can we get this? We do need to start upgrading on some of our Shinobis to have more of these available, and for the cost, we will get one of those. And that looks like we're going to hold off on the rest. I've got another mag pistol we could build, but we don't carry a lot of pistols anyway. I think it's best just to hold off where we're at the moment. Let's get back out there, see what our next mission is coming up.
I commend your troops for their resilience in
we
defeating
killed the
this
Codex.
creature,
That's good.
Commander.
We reduced
the aliens will be
the
left
down,
scrambling
the
to
clocker.
recover from this setback.
We could use some more supplies, so let's investigate here, and then we'll go see. Oops, what were we scanning over here? Oh, a resistance mag. Yeah, we definitely want to pick that up.
Elders would entrust their knowledge within a being so temperamental, so unmoved by our pursuits.
concerns me here that their strength is still so strong here, even with us in hiding. There's absolutely no reduction heading, so I'm really worried about an attack on our liberated regions here. That's in the back of my mind, making me nervous. Supply raid where? Only 5 days? Do I have a strong enough team to be able to do it? Let's get in there and take a peek.
Setting course for the Western U.S. precinct.
With Jean-Luc Picard out, I'm a little hesitant to see if we have a strong enough team, but hang on, folks. Let's check back in just a moment, and we'll see if I'm able to put one together that I'm comfortable with. Alrighty, we're back, and after looking closely at this mission, I decided we've got to do it. We've got to try it. If I bring out a team of 7 along with infiltration intel boost, we will have it to the baseline of moderate heavy, which is not easy. And the reason it's not easy is I do believe this is the mission that is a precursor to an all-out assault on our liberated haven. I think this one was the one in the west where this popped up. So if we are not successful on this one, I believe we have an all-out invasion on our hands. So that's why we've got to go and make this happen. You'll notice I brought every soldier I had available up to 7. I think I had one more I could have added, but then even with infiltration, it made the enemy force level too high. So at least this way, it's still difficult. It's still going to be challenging, but if we can somehow pick off the pods one by one and hang in there and survive and thwart this mission, we will have thwarted an invasion of the Western U.S. So it's a really important mission as far as I can tell. Everybody's fully loaded with every little bit of extra we can get. We do have one pair of bondmates, Guinan the listener and Mr. Data, the android. William #1 Riker, he was brought along just for his Gremlin Mark II, since Picard, his bondmate, is currently injured. Then we also have Worf, son of Moog, for some that gauntlet. Let's take a quick peek. Do I have a Gauntlet Mark II? No, I don't have the upgraded gauntlet available for him. I thought that might have been something I overlooked. We just have a regular grenade launcher here, yes, but I have 2 grenadiers along, and Jeffrey, you've got the basic grenade launcher, and over here we got T-Bone with the advanced grenade launcher, and we've got a lot of assortment of extra goodies along as far as grenade. Whoops, this one's supposed to be plasma. So we have as many of the specialty weapons we can to try and help us out. And finally, we do have a little scouting ability with Sebastian Professor Jeski along as our commanding officer on this mission. So we got to remember not to forget his perks to help this team out in accomplishing this mission. So here we go. Let's get infiltrated. 5 days. Well, actually, our infiltrate is expected to be 7 days, 11 hours, but I am going to boost that. And I'll probably just go ahead and boost that right off the bat at the beginning.
Sky in position for deployment.
Okay, supply raid. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go ahead.
The vessel of the Elder's wisdom. And with it goes your opportunity at understanding the knowledge it contained.
Warlock, we're not even in your area right now. Shush. So we're looking at 50% infiltrated, 4 days, 22 hours until we must launch. The enemy is ready for us. Concealed start requires, well, we'll have concealed start because we will have full infiltration. It says swarming here though. That is not what I was expecting on the loading screen. Let's see if we can't boost infiltration, if that changes the situation. Okay, it's still a few extras, but I still got to go out and do it. It only gets us 88%. So the main screen lied to me. Based on the forces I brought, we were going to be 100% infiltrated. We will not now. So therefore, we're going to be exposed starting out, and we're going to have heavy activity. But I just don't see not being able to do it, because the alternative to me is much worse with an all-out assault in the western U.S. So we'll see if I made the right choice, and cross your fingers. We're gonna go back and get the resistance
Avenger plotting new course.
There we go. A resistance anti-aircraft missile brought down a UFO here. We were able to reset the programming and direct it to obey XCom and resistance personnel. So it's going to be transferred to one of our nearby havens. Hopefully, hopefully the west and not the east, because that's where, if we fail on this mission, we are going to be subject to attack. Let's go get their supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
As we're waiting for the next mission to pop for us, and we'll wonder if it's going to be this one or if we get another mission. It looks like that's going to be coming up next. 95%. I don't think we have anything else. It's much closer. Not at all. So that will be the toughest, is coming up really fast. And there it is. Can we over-infiltrate a little? Blue screen rounds completed. Not in time to take on this mission. Let's get in there and... we don't have any resources to be able to start a new project. Let's get back out here. We're 101% infiltrated. Oh, we can over infiltrate at this point. We can wait this out a little longer because it doesn't expire yet, so we can still infiltrate, and maybe that will get our force level down. So we are 100% infiltrated. We will. Let's try to get this force level down by waiting a little longer while we check out this supply cache, the overgrown checkpoint.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Coil guns. So we're up. We have available now the next level of guns. Alien encryption inspired. With one day, we're just gonna pop in here and do that.
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
Let's take a look at 127% infiltrated. Okay, the force level has dropped the longer we infiltrate, so we're gonna infiltrate as long as we can just to see how low we can get. If we can drop that one more tick, I'm going to feel a lot more, well, I'm not going to feel comfortable at all on this, and what an appropriate operation name, Death Valley. Hopefully they are the ones that don't emerge from the Valley of Death. We'll find out, but let's get our supplies.
Strategic resource located.
85 more. How much more time do we have to mess around and dink around trying to get this force level down? But I think... pretty sure this was the baseline. I don't know that we're going to be able to get much lower than that, but we will wait just in case. Do we have anything else?
You've relied on the Elder's creations to fuel your meager resistance for too long. Now their designs will fail you.
Yeah, I'm learning to dislike that Warlock a lot.
Commander,
we just lost
we
two of our
need to
data
keep an
pads.
eye out for the chosen sabotage attempts. We don't have any more time to lose.
We'll just, while we're waiting, we'll just pop over here to the Templar headquarters while we're waiting for this to pass, so the few people that are in the sick bay can heal just a tiny bit faster while we're waiting and watching the time pass.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
Okay, new facility is now available, the Shadow Chamber. Let's go take a peek real quick at what that would cost. Oh, let's assign new research before we take a peek. We'll get another facility lead out going. Because we only have the one at the moment. Let's just get the second one out of the way.
I'll see that work begins.
So we have more options, Commander, down the road.
New objective added.
Having developed a greater understanding of the aliens' encryption methods,
Let's
we can
just
now
check out the
construct
cost
facility
for Shadow
designed
Chamber.
specifically to
250
analyze any
supplies. Other than the
materials we
supply
recover
limit,
related
we
to their
are able to
Avatar
build it, so we
project.
may head
I would
out
suggest we begin
after this mission. Well, maybe we'll pick up some valuable supplies to be able to build the Shadow Chamber. I don't know. We'll find out shortly. Let's just pass some time with the Templars, focusing our minds together, so we are going to be ready for this supply raid, which has 2 days to go.
I'm impressed. I've always found those extra-dimensional beings to be especially irritating to hunt down.
Let's see. Maybe in the meantime, what I'm going to do, let's just see if we've had any reduction in the baseline. Whoa! Look at that. Very light all of a sudden. This time was well spent. Look at that. It just dropped to very light. That's craziness. Or is something else at work here and that's not a good thing? Well, we're going to find out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete a little interim mission over here, extracting the VIP. That will be our next mission. Extremely light, rescue a VIP from the advent vehicle, just in case. So we finish a mission and have some troops released to us. We also have a reward of an engineer. Not that we need the engineer right now. But let's view the squad that'll be going out on this one at a notoriously low level one, other than the leaders of Jake Solomon and Garth DeAngelis. The bond mates there are the strength, along with Deanna Betazoid Troy. Otherwise, we're bringing a couple low-level troopers along to try and help us out and try to gain some experience. So this is ZigZagZog signing off from Western Kentucky. Hope you enjoyed this mission. The suspense is building. Can we protect the Western U.S. after this mission? So watch this mission and the next one to find out the answer to that. And for those of you watching from Indonesia, Selamat tinggal and sampai jumpa.